Can you connect it and so I can borrow it over here?
Yeah.
It says we're live, so you should be able to connect.
I got a good picture.
All right, it looks like Michelle just came in and said it's perfect. Brian, hello, hello. Looks good, looks good. All right, thanks. Nate in the house, woohoo! So a lot of times the live stream will crash, like sometimes 45 minutes after I started it, and also because I zoom in. So this is going to be the big test. And when Tom walks in front of the camera, we'll see what happens. That's right. Where's the fish? They're actually running water tonight from 5 to 8. So we've got another just short of an hour before the current starts running. So we've just been trying to set up Starlink and test it out and see what happens. So see what happens. 2026, baby. Woohoo! Let's go. Tom's going to let me connect to his iPad so I can see what chat's doing because I don't have glasses.
Probably turn it sideways, I guess.
There we go. Ooh, yours is small.
Excuse me?
I can't read I can't read yours any better. Why is that? I actually can't see that.
Huh.
It's all right though. As long as you can see it. I don't have to just wait and see if I can see it on. Yeah, I probably have my text a little bigger on my iPad.
I don't know how to do that. Palmetto Cats, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Woo! Songbird in the house. Hello, hello. I hope you all had a good Christmas. Christmas?
Do you know how to change that?
Yeah, it's in your actual settings. Probably under text. I don't know if that will change that. I don't know, because when I pull mine up, it's much bigger. I don't know if that changes the YouTube view or not. So we typically do not go live when the sun is right in the face of the camera, but we wanted to test out the new goods, see if we can keep a live stream going. Sun should set around 5:08 p.m. So hopefully things will get a little better. Nighttime is the right time, baby.
Yep.
Did you find your settings?
No.
Let me mess it up for you.
Yeah. Stay in YouTube or get out of YouTube?
No, it's in your regular iPad settings.
What the heck?
So we haven't had any bites as of yet, but current will be running here shortly. And hopefully we'll get on them. And really it's just to see if the live stream even holds. That'll be a bonus. Lordy.
It's something on my screen I can't clear off.
Hmm. Can I see it? What are you trying to do?
I don't know, this thing just popped up on there and I don't know what the hell it is. It won't clear off.
Well, see this big X up here?
Yep.
This not right here?
Yep. Oh, it didn't work, huh?
What'd you do? Close all windows.
I hit that and that didn't close that either.
Okay. No.
I don't know what that is. I didn't ask for it to be there. I didn't click on anything and it popped up, it just showed up.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully they can see everything clear enough.
Yeah, right now probably not because the sun is just shining bright. Well, hopefully it stays. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get Tom's iPad situated here. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. I don't know, because again, I don't run this sort of thing. If it's not iPhone related, I don't know. There should be a thing for text, though. Home screen, display, brightness, eye comfort, display. Let's see. Brightness, font size. Yeah, all your stuff is smaller. Kind of odd. All right, now where'd the little settings thing go? Well, now I don't know where the settings went. They disappeared on me. Ooh, you can either go to... There we go, see?
Yeah. Yep. All right. You're in luck.
Something worked today, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get your volume down though. Let's see. All right, test, 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 test. All right, I don't hear any volume, that's good. There we go. I was trying to hear if I could still hear the volume coming off it, but I don't think so. Yeah, picture still looks good though. Yeah, you still got volume on this thing. How do you turn the volume down? I just did that.
It's on
This little button, right? Or this
there's
one?
two of them. Yeah, that's the up and down, and then the bigger one up above it is to turn it on and off.
Oh, okay. My first day. My first day with one of these Google things. Not my cup of tea, man. There we go. Better plug this in. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm going to be a little rocky for a minute. I got to plug you in. Maybe. All right, there we go.
It's an earthquake.
Huh?
It's an earthquake.
I know it.
Not the end.
All right, we had to set you up in the car because it's still too cold out to be out there with everything. So hopefully we don't get overheated from that sun beating in on there. Yeah, it looks good on the iPad anyway.
Yeah, even on the phone.
Are you in there?
I haven't said anything.
You got
Started to.
You got service. Woohoo! Ooh, boy, you guys are in trouble now. If this thing works, you may see us live all the time. LGBASS is going to try to go live. Probably not today. I don't know.
I'll see. Kind of want to see how long this lasts. I was reading something where it said you get roughly 4 hours, or the guy said it said 4. He ran a test. He got like 4 hours and 12 minutes or something. But that was just running, running his phone or whatever. And
Yeah, we're running my phone and your iPad, so.
But what he said is that it'll chew up more if you're streaming.
Oh.
So he says I think he said he got 3.5.
Okay.
He got a little bit less, but he had kept it streaming continuously until it shut off.
Yeah. So we might only have 3 hours, which means we'll probably shut off before the fish bite stops. If we get a fish bite. Which we are going to get a fish bite. Because it's 5 to 8. Huh?
Fishy bite.
You want to punch in those?
I think you might.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts, and we'll go from there. If there's something else out there that, as long as I know that the Starlink works.
Yeah, and then you can find you got to get a thing to plug it into.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you before.
Generator.
I was going to get that big backup thing so that you could plug it in. But Michelle says you plug it into the car, so I don't know.
If you do that, the car's going to be running the whole time.
Well, the cars are normally running anyway because it's so cold out.
This time of year, if I'm here by myself, a lot of times if I sit in the car, I don't have it on. I just have the windows open.
Well, we had a beautiful Christmas day. I was in South Carolina for the week visiting Mom. And it was chilly down there too, but nothing like what it is up in New Hampshire or anywhere else, I guess. But I think it got up to 75 maybe down there in South Carolina on one of the days.
Yeah, we get up in the 70s one of those days too.
Yeah, the temperature here is really, most of the time it's like within 5 or so degrees. But when I left South Carolina and I was driving back, I was watching the temperature drop, and it was like a 15-degree difference. So I just kept driving into the cold winter tundra of Virginia.
Yeah.
Yep, see, that sun is just right now at the worst possible position, but we'll get past it. 5:08, 5:08. It is, oh, I can see the clock on yours. 4:23.
Huh.
Woohoo, LGBASS commented. Woohoo.
How many peeps you got in there?
I think 5 it says. We only got 4 thumbs up.
Ooh.
What's up? You seem to be slacking.
Hello, Brian, Nate, Kevin, Songbird, welcome.
So I think our first fish of the new year should be a 26-pounder at the very least.
Very least. I prefer it if it was 126 pounder though.
126. I won't be touching it. Those things wreck me.
Getting it out of the water, you're gonna have to stick your leg out there and wait for them to clamp onto it and drag you out.
My mother was commenting about how dangerous my sport is and she's got the picture of the gar that sent me to the ER up on her digital photo thing.
Yeah.
She's like, "Was that the gar?" I'm like, "It is, yeah." The thing was about as long as me, and I'm 5'9". And that thing, it was a good about 5 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet long, I guess. That thing sent me to the ER. The catfish broke my hand. What was that one? 35 pounder?
37?
37 pounder. It was a damn Volkswagen, I tell ya.
You didn't get bit, you got run over.
I got run over. That thing didn't bite you, it ran you over. Wipe me out. Then I got smacked, the tail smacks. Oh yeah, I get beat up, man. I get beat up.
And yet you still keep coming back for more.
I know. What is wrong with me?
It's like to be abused by fish.
I mean, and I never, it's funny because, like in New Hampshire, again, we don't have Volkswagen-sized catfish or anything, but I would have never thought, then. The only real concern were treble hooks and that sort of thing, but Christ almighty, I never ever thought that I was going to get beat up like I do.
Yeah. Songbird says it's cold in North Carolina now. We're awfully close to North Carolina.
Yeah, we are a hop, skip, and a jump across the border to North Carolina, but
But we were supposed to have a high of 50 today. It's really not that cold in the sun. It's
no.
bearable.
And it's not too bad when, like, if the wind just, stays down to a happy
Yeah.
4 mile per hour wind or something, breeze. It's not so bad. Buffering. It's buffering.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, let's see what happens. Oh, it's back. It buffered oh, no. There it goes. Buffering. Well, there's water moving now. Let's see if it holds. Holding. Looks like we're back. I mean, it buffered. It didn't look like it killed it, though.
Yeah.
But it's still on the iPad. That's the good thing about having the iPad or a second device that you can, check to see what's happening. There's like to the right of that rod, just the way the sun's glaring, it looks like the swarm of green. It's like a green tornado next to the right rod. Looks like a bunch of green fireflies. And I think it's just a reflection off the glass. Got a speeding ticket in South Carolina last week, and I wasn't speeding. Police don't like North Carolina people. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that is a bummer. Especially, that's the time of year you don't want to have any kind of tickets.
Lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets, yeah. Winning lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun's going to get worse as it closes in here. It keeps dropping. We're going to get the glare. It's all right, though, as long as the live stream holds. We can do it! Woohoo! We can do it! So, yeah, if we don't crash because we drop out and we do just disappear, it might be because the Starlink died. So we'll see what happens with that. It's plugged into a little battery backup that comes, well, it doesn't come with it, it's separate.
But it's made to be compatible with it. It's not a generic.
Oh, it's a generic thing?
No, I said it's not.
Oh, it's not generic. That's how they get you, though. They got to sell everything in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get this, but you're going to need this, this, and this to run that. But we don't sell it together. $200.
Is Starlink expensive?
Is Starlink? I think that comes. Well, you got to buy the. Tom got the mobile device, so you got to get that, and then if you want the battery backup, you got to buy that separate, and then I think there's a monthly membership.
Yeah.
But my understanding with the monthly membership is that you can pause it. So I don't know because I'm not the one that did it. Tom did.
But if he's saying Spectrum sucks, I think he's talking about the house unit.
Yeah, right. The Wi-Fi.
For the
Right, but a
full
lot
time.
of people use
Yeah.
Starlink. I don't know. Tom, again, Tom got the mobile version, so
Right.
but we've got a few neighbors that have the home version, and they seem to prefer that.
Yep.
But I don't know what the cost of the home version one is.
Now, we could have got unlimited. We're paying $50 a month for the service. And I think to have unlimited usage, It was like 168 a month.
Oh, so you got like you're set in like so many minutes that you can use at
I
$50
guess
a
so.
month.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah, I
you,
don't know what the breakdown is, but
so what happens if you go over it? Or you can't?
I don't know.
You didn't get all that information?
You don't read all that information.
I don't need all that information. If I can't get on, I'll know then.
I was more worried about just seeing if I could connect. Oh, I'm sure they're not going to deny you if you want to use their stuff.
Yeah, but whether or not it's like if you when you lease a vehicle or something and you go over your mileage and then they freaking slam it to you.
Yeah, I would imagine probably if we went over, then it would be probably billed
Ooh,
hourly or
I don't know. You might want
whatever.
to find out
Yeah.
before you get into the overage. Yeah, so if this guy, if this one holds, so far so good. You guys will hopefully see Tom going live soon too. So
Yeah, he's talking about first house. Yeah. Yeah, the ones you mount on your house or your yard, I don't know what they go. This one was, what was it, 220?
220 for the
For the unit.
thing, and then you had to buy that battery, or you did buy that battery backup thing. So
Yeah, and that was 100 and something.
you might want to get a second one. Just then you'd have at least 8 hours worth.
Yeah. I say we'll see how this one shakes out.
Right, exactly.
I've seen some other things since I got that. When I first started looking at the YouTube videos, people talking about it, everybody was recommending the same stuff. And now I'm hearing people or seeing reviews on other stuff that was never even discussed. So there's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, you really have to do a lot of research but it also changes over time. So the amount of time that, more people are using it and more people can send out those reviews and stuff over certain things. So
Yeah.
what are we at? 434.
I think the battery pack that I bought in the original video that I watched, the guy said they had it on their website, the company website that makes it, for $119. Well, it was $159 by the time that when I saw it. So the video had been out like 6 months.
Oh, and it went up.
And it went up $40.
Audio seem okay, you guys? That's the other thing, is whether or not we end up sounding like robotics. Well, we'll find out, as soon as one of us goes up front there, in front of the camera or on the dock or something, see if it ends up crashing. $228 for the mini, Michelle said.
Yeah. Yep. And you can get them anywhere. We got ours at Home Depot.
Yeah, I can't believe Home Depot had it.
Yeah. I think I said when she looked it up, there was like 8 or 9 of them in stock. They had plenty of them. And that was in November.
Right. Huh.
And the battery pack, I said originally, battery pack that I wanted. So yeah, you can order it, but it won't be delivered until January 28th. Well, it came on December 30th.
Just in time for the weekend.
Yep.
Just in time for some weekend fishing. Let's go.
Remember in the old days when fishing just used to be easy.
Yeah.
Now you got to worry about, can you catch bait? Can you stay live? Is the sun in the wrong?
Ooh, $169 for the battery pack from Amazon. Yeah, it's an investment.
Yeah.
That's an investment. Tom was very nervous, thinking, "Oh God, I hope this thing works." After you invest all the money to
Yeah.
get all the parts and pieces. So I think right now it just needs like a stand. But I'm guessing if the stand, like the guy next door, has a stand under his,
Yeah.
and I would think you could get one for this like that. So that, and it does have to be tilted, even though Tom read somewhere it needs to be flat. We ended up having to tilt it for it to align in the right
No,
position.
the guy said it. He says they tell you it needs to be tilted, but I didn't. He said that he put his flat on the grass on flat surface and it still worked as
Oh
long
well,
as
we
there was
couldn't get
no
it to
obstruction.
align that way.
No, we couldn't. Right. But he said that they tell you that, but it's not necessarily true if you have a flat ground and open sky.
Yeah. Oh,
Which we
yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's coming down under the tree line now. Slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. That always reminds me of that some joke, and I can't remember the joke to tell it right, but this lady had a wooden eye, and she was so distraught because nobody was attracted to her, and there was this guy that kept, wanting to dance with her or something, and she finally got up the nerve, and he had some funny mustache or something, I guess. I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is, but she finally got up the nerve to ask him to dance. And would you like to dance? And he goes, would I? Would I? And she goes, don't call me would I, hair lip, or something like that.
Oh.
And I was like, wow.
Huh.
It's such an old joke, I can't remember it, but
Wow.
that's what I think of every time.
So Michelle says, yeah, it does come with a stand, but you can't use it when the battery pack is.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, and the guy on the review video that I watched for this battery pack, that's what he said. He said just get a small tripod. So you can get one from Starlink or whatever their accessories retailer is. You can get all sorts of different size tripods. But
Yeah, you need to get a small. Like I had another one, which might be. I don't know what I did with that one, but like this one's real small that I sit on my dash. You just need one smaller, like that. But it has to have that flex so that you can
right.
angle it right or whatever. I don't know, but so far so good. We did go into the lag mode there for a minute, for a second, but it didn't die. It came back. And maybe the signal will get better as the sun goes down. Like usually our
Yep.
cell phone service gets better as it gets later.
It's showing I've got the two bars, but it also says I'm getting 5G. Like I said, I all the years I've had these phones, I've never got 5G until I went to Massachusetts to visit my family.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was there, I had 5G. And then as soon as I came back, I never had it again. So it's the first time I've seen that on my phone in Virginia. So Michelle says, and bullcrap, it needs to be tilted. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, that's what we found, Michelle. We were trying to do it flat or whatever, but said it wouldn't align until it got tilted. So
Yep.
Tom kept saying it needs to be flat, and I'm like, well. So when I tilted it, it said, "Oh, you're aligned, huh?" But then we had to use the case to prop it up. There we go. Now the sun's down. Whew. It doesn't take long either. That thing falls pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it's 4:41, so they should be turning that water on in about 15 minutes. Ish. but then it takes a little bit. When they open the dam, it takes, well, maybe another 15 minutes before that water's rolling down past us.
Depends on how many gates they open, but yeah, sometimes as early as 15 minutes. Sometimes if they don't open as many or as much as wide, then it's taken like a half an hour to get here.
She said she told you that. I told him that it needs to be tilted.
Yep.
Yep, it did to align because it wouldn't align otherwise. All right, let's go, let's go. Ah, this is gonna be much better.
Well, you can see the reels now. You can't see the tips of the rods all that well.
Right. I can see the tips, but they just kind of blend with the
Yeah.
glassy background. Like you can see where the water's moving, and then beyond that, it's like glass.
Yep.
Kind of pretty though. Pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can already tell either the temperature dropped, and of course I'm sitting here with the door open and the window down, so
Yeah.
but I might have to start the car. That's the only bad thing about having a live stream from the car is you're gonna get the background noise. Yeah, actually, Tom, now, yeah, yours I can see the time and everything on your iPad.
Huh.
Mine, I can't see the time once I have it up. I don't think. But at least now I can see the chat. Before you had it so damn small. I was like, holy smoke. Well, you saw the change here.
And that's the way it came because I never messed with it.
Right. I don't know how you could see anything.
Didn't really ever use it for chat.
Right.
I know when I play Mahjong on, the tiles are big.
Yeah, and then, yeah, you might notice that when you go to use something else, you'll be like, holy and then you're going to need me to change it. But it's just in the settings. I just,
Display.
like a display. Yeah, one was display. And I think actually under the display, and then there was one, I think one was under accessibility for the text. I'm not sure. They could have been both under display. I'm not sure. We got 9 thumbs up. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Well, it says 8 on my phone, but it says 9 over here on the iPad.
I'm showing 9 too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Finally, with the sun coming down. Oh, nice. Michelle was just telling Songbird that Starlink comes with a power cable for the house. You wouldn't need the battery pack. Yeah, but don't you have to put the Starlink has to be outside, right? Even if it is for the house, you have to have it outside.
Yeah. I don't know how,
But like I said, on the neighbors, I don't, I mean, it's not to say there isn't a cord there, but when I looked the other day, it didn't look like it had a cord attached to whatever's out there, so. But it has to, because how else are they? But they've been leaving it right out there in all the weather and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how the home on works.
Right.
Unless there's a receiver in the house and it picks up. Because it's mounted, it's never going to move. I don't know. The day our neighbor moved in, he had it up the next day. And,
I just see it sitting in the yard, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember seeing anybody come and
right.
trench.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, but I gotta start this. Chili.
Making chili?
It's chili. Yeah, I would think so too, Michelle.
Benoit is in the house.
Been more fishing. They've been out there getting on it. But I mean, of course, I'm not there all the time, so it doesn't mean they didn't dig up a space and do a buried thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if that background noise is too much, but it is just gotten chilly. Too chilly, too chilly. The car itself will kick down here in a minute, I think, and be a little less noisy. Tom, how are you? Benoit Fishing is asking. Awesome, with the full cooler of bait. Yeah, Tom and I did all right today getting some fish. I thought it was going to be slow going, but it was steady. So we got our little live well pretty stocked right now for bait fish. And on my way to work, I always stop at Bluestone Boat Ramp, and there's a couple of guys that have been fishing out there. Well, they had spent the night out there the other night. It was so cold, I couldn't believe it. They were out there, and they had caught something like 7 or 8 fish at the time that I saw them. So that's good news. And they had said somebody was fishing there prior to them that had caught about a 30-pounder. And I think once our water starts moving here, which should be shortly, we should be seeing some current here, because it is 4:50. And I think they're opening the dam here in about 10 minutes. So we'll get some current going, and we seem to always have better luck with the bites once we get water running. So we've got we have 5 rod holders now on this new dock, but we still only really put the 4 out. And right now in the first rod from the left, we've got Tom's rod. Second rod holder from the left is mine. Third rod holder is mine. And then the 4th one on the right is Tom's.
See, she sticks me in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, and then every time I do that, you end up with the bites over there, which is crazy because that rod hardly ever goes down. But when it does, it's usually a good one.
We've done all right on that rod over the years. We probably caught more fish on the first rod, number one, than on any of them. With number two being next. But number two, most of the big ones, the biggest ones, have all come on number two,
Ooh,
out in the channel.
That's my spot.
Number one is kind of on the top of the flat.
Yeah, but they do. It does seem to hook up quite often.
Yep. And the water is warmer and the fish are more active. Yeah.
And what I find is funny, that one on the right often picks up the channel cat. So it's just kind of interesting how they mix in there.
Well,
Isn't that the one you got the bowfin on too? Which one had the bowfin on it?
No, the bowfin was on number one.
Oh.
Because I remember bringing them up to the net on that side. If we'd been on this corner, I would have taken them this way. You don't want them slobbering all over the dock. A brand new dock.
Yep.
Probably think about putting some lights out on those tips there in a little bit.
I don't know. I think it's still too early. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, I don't mean right now.
I got one right there on the corner of the dock, right there, ready.
I mean the little.
Oh! The blinky lights on the tips. I see.
Just the blinky.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, those look nice out there. They're helpful actually.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful when you open them.
Yeah, before losing all those little batteries.
Yeah.
So did everybody stay up late last night to ring in the new year? I think I made it to about 8:39, maybe. I don't even know what time it was. It was early though.
Yeah, I got really bold last night. I had a Monster energy drink.
You did? Before you went to bed?
Not before I went to bed, but
Ooh.
that was the extent of my excitement for the night.
Well, I was in party mode because I had a cup of coffee and I was like, well, if I'm going to stay up, I might as well have the coffee. Nope, I went right to sleep.
I was reading a book I got for Christmas.
Brian said till 2:30.
Ooh.
Ooh, sorry. You had a book you said for Christmas?
Yep.
About fishing?
No. It's about arson in the city of Boston.
Oh.
But the chapter I was on was 60 pages. And after a while, I start to... I can't read when there's noise in the background, so the TV was off.
Yeah.
And it's dead silent. And as it got later, my eyes started to nod. My head started to nod. So I said, all right, let me make it through this chapter. And I got to the end of it. I took the dog out, and it was so cold, even though I was only out there for about 10 minutes. I was wide awake, so I read another 15 pages.
Oh. Yeah, I was telling Michelle, I said, well, I contract out. I didn't even hear you guys partying. She goes, oh, yeah, you didn't?
Yeah.
Because we were up hooting and hollering and partying it up. I said, yeah, I bet. Allie got a new PB today as well. She knows how to start out the year. All right. Woohoo!
What was the PB?
What kind of fish was it? And what was the weight that broke the PB?
I ain't had a PB and I don't know how long.
Yeah. Summer months, though, we'll be out here killing it.
Yep.
You might be able to get away with the tips now, though, Tom. I'm looking at the iPad. Looks like they would probably light up. It looks brighter here than it does on the iPad.
I'm going to shut down my chat, otherwise all of the devices they'll all die at the same time.
Yeah, so far so good. We're holding.
Good. We usually don't do well in the daytime.
No. And we got 13 thumbs up. We didn't weigh it, but it was a white sucker and it was 15 3/4 inches. 20 inches is state record. Wow. No kidding. That's awesome. That's a nice one for sure. There you go. I wonder though if you beat the state record, would you have like kept it to mount it or whatever? I don't know. What do they do that? I don't even know how you do that. You have to replicate it, I guess. I'd imagine that would be expensive to do that too. Now, if you use the PB baitfish to catch a PB catfish, that'll be something. Keep us posted. Tom's going to put some little green lights on our rod tips, so we should be able to see those a little better. I wouldn't put it past her at all. That'd be pretty cool, though. All right, 5 p.m. They should be opening the gate. Let's go. Nightbot all of a sudden went crazy. Check out fatboyrigs.com and use code Xplora for 10% off your order of any combination of rigs. Woohoo! All right, here's the test. Tom's coming up in front of the camera and we'll see if it crashes it. Happy New Year, Randy. Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Just another day for me. I went to bed early. You got up early. Yada, yada, yada. So basically, this morning I opened my eyes and I called the Kerr Lake pump house to see when they were running water, if they were going to run water today, because I was all about getting a, regardless if they hadn't, if they weren't going to open the dam, that would have been okay too. It's fine. Don't let them get too close though. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that though. We'll see what happens. Yeah, on the iPad, it's not like it's lagging, and usually, a lot of times, he'll cause it to lag. We'll see what happens. Yep, just opened up. They opened up the dam at 5 o'clock, so they're running 5 to 8 tonight. Or so they say. Yeah, so I'm sitting here. I had to turn the heat on in the car. It was too much. It's still a little chilly with the door open. So I got my iPhone up, streaming the dock, and then I'm using Tom's iPad because I left mine up at the house not thinking about it. I'm using Tom's iPad so that I can actually see chat and I don't have to keep touching the phone and squinting over there. So right now we're running 2 devices on the Starlink. Tom was also running his phone, so we did have 3 devices up on Starlink. So we're not sure. Tom's thinking that we might only get 3 hours if we're live streaming off it, so we'll see what happens, because it is on a battery backup. Yeah, the wind is making it look like the water was already flowing. Yeah, that's been like that since we started, but I think that's just top water current from the wind right now. There we go. We got green lights on the tips, but nope, it's not dark enough to see them yet. Thanks, Tom. I had to shut the door. It was cool. It was getting chilly.
Shut your back.
Huh?
Shut the back.
Oh, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? I didn't even know the hatch was open. No wonder. I was sitting here going, what? No, that's fine. It's fine. It was closed before. Thank you. Whew, now it's hot in here. Wow, that made a difference. I didn't even know it was open. Whew. That's all it took, too, was shutting that, and then all of a sudden that heat was, you can feel it was hot. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that current rolling. Yeah, I know. I don't know if we'll see the rod shift or not, because it all depends on how much they open the dam.
Right.
It could just be a small, it could just be open a little bit. I was gonna say a cat hair. Or they could, I doubt they'd open it all the way, because like you said, they just maintain, so it could be a slow current, but any current right now will do.
Yep.
Shouldn't take an hour, Randy. Depending on how much current flows, it could be anywhere from 15 minutes to maybe a half hour. I don't think it's ever been any more than a half hour.
Yeah. Nope.
Because even on the backflow, sometimes like when after they've closed it, we usually have still about a half hour of backflow before the all current stops. So
yeah, usually, I mean, when we were fishing here almost every day, like when they turn the water on in the summer at 6 in the afternoon, at 6:15 you get your first bite.
oh wow.
It's like as soon as the water got here, it told them the fish knew. It was feeding
Or they were
time.
just flowing with the current,
Yeah.
coming down through with the current.
Yep. I haven't seen any bait rings. I haven't seen any birds working bait since we've been here.
Well, there were some birds out there because I saw something was flapping its wings out there in the water not too long, about when we started the live stream. But yeah, other than that, no.
So which Randy's that?
Patillo.
Oh. What's going on, Randy?
Alvin Lewis just came in the house. Hello, Alvin.
Alvin? Yeah, the bite has been awful. While Laurie was gone, I fished a couple of times for like 3 to 4 hours without a bite. I think it's 4 times in a row now. I mean, I haven't stayed out here for hours, 8 hours, but last 4 trips, I haven't even had a takedown.
Well, what he didn't mention was he's out here with chicken. Mike Travis just came in and said, Happy New Year.
Taste.
It does seem to be working good so far, Mike. He says, is the link working good?
So far, yep.
Yeah, we went into the, we got the little spinning, lagging thing for a hot second, but it didn't seem to crash it. And it seemed like it came right back up, so. So we'll see.
Yep.
We might only get about 3 hours of live streaming out of it, but hey. They're running the water so that we're getting current from 5 to 8, supposedly. We got 16 thumbs up. Thank you all very much. Woohoo! We might be able to stream long enough to get like 20 thumbs up tonight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So who's going to be the one to catch the first fish of the new year?
You. Always you. Mike says the opposite shore looks closer than usual. Yeah, I did try zooming in. Now, when I've done that in the past, I think it's hindered the live stream and caused us to even crash more. Even crash more. That's good English. But
more crashier.
Yeah, it was more crashier. And so that was also part of this little test was like, and of course when we were still in the middle of the sun was dropping and it was just really bright, so I was trying to zoom in so you could see the rods. So far so good though. Warren Farley in the house.
Hello, Warren.
Good evening to you as well. Do you want me to move some stuff so you can sit in here, Tom?
That would be cool.
I bet it would.
you want, I'll take the rods out and put them in the back of mine.
Okay. Yeah, because if I lean them anywhere, they always end up falling over, and we're going to reconfigure the seating situation here so Tom can pop in. Yeah, those, they are in the seat thing. I don't usually do that, so.
I did it again.
What'd you do?
I popped the bottom of your thing and I stepped back, waiting for it to open.
Oh, yeah, I don't have the fancy controls like you do. There's no automation to this car. Michelle says, I'm reading that as if Tom can hear, but he's putting my rods into your vehicle. If the battery starts to die, plug it into the car. It will charge and run the Starlink at the same time. Yeah, but the cord is in the case, which is currently holding up the Starlink. And Tom said it was a two-prong cord, and so he wasn't sure where in the car to plug that in if he had to. Is it in the hatch? That's what he said anyway. I didn't look at the cord because it's in the case, like I said, holding up the Starlink right now. But I figured if it had the cord, it probably would have like the cigarette lighter type end. You can plug the Starlink indirectly too, but you would have to shut off the screen to change out the power source. Yeah, she said you can run the Starlink while it's plugged in. I was asking. I told her the cord was in the box, so I didn't see the cord.
It's warm in here.
Not yet. I turned it off.
That's a lot warmer than being standing
Yeah,
out there.
I bet. You can adjust the back of that too. I just kind of put it back for more room. Me and the professional catfish angler are still hanging out in Vanceboro, North Carolina.
How's that where you were on the Noose? The Noose River?
On the Noose. Noose on the loose. All right, so Michelle says, oh, I can't repeat that. She's swearing. OMFG. You use a C to USB cord for the battery pack. There are gazillion USB plugs in the Jeep. Okay, because when Tom mentioned the cord, he said it had a two-prong thing, which would be like a house outlet. And then I said, well, I'm sure she said you could plug it into the car. It must have had either the USB or a cigarette lighter end to it. So, yeah. So if that's the case, then we can plug one of my battery backups onto it. You have the USB cord? Because right now I killed one of mine, so I only have one here. But if you have the USB cord, then that should plug into my battery backup.
I guess.
You don't know? I'd imagine it probably is in the box.
Yeah, it's in the box underneath the satellite.
Right. Oh, we may have to open the box and check it out.
The cord's like 40 feet long or something like that.
Oh, perfect. So then she's right. You don't even have to use the battery backup. It can just plug into the... Except then you have to have an open window or something so you can run the cord out.
Yeah. The Starlink cord in the case has a power block, yes, but I have a 110 outlet in my car
Oh.
in the back seat.
Oh. So you guys got the fancy fucking things. I don't have a 110. I was lucky to find my little thing to use my tire air pump thing. My little cigarette lighter one. So you can actually plug that right into the 110 in the back seat of your car.
If I can get to it.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's a long red cord in the console. Or there was at one time. Oh. Okay.
The red cord is only 3-4 feet, I think.
Oh. Yeah, but even if you do that, then you can always use one of my battery backups. This thing. I actually have this and another one with me. Another one like that, and then I have another battery pack. So if you've got the same cord, then we can plug it into the battery backup.
Yeah, use that for the battery pack. Yeah, I got my battery pack too.
Right, so there you go.
With the red, that's what I use, the red cord.
Yeah. Now, does that give you, does that tell you when it's getting low on the battery backup? Do you have lights or something that tell you where it's at?
On the power thing itself, yes. There's numbers.
Oh, there you go. So you're just going to watch it and then plug it in when it gets low.
Oh, the dish, the box, yeah, you gotta get that. There's hit the power button and it lights up the tiny little display.
Yeah, to tell you where it's at.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, use that for the battery pack, yep. It's at least 6 feet, if not longer. This one's really long. It's just that the other one I bent the prong because I was trying to plug in my phone when it was vertical. And when I did, and I had it sitting on there, it had bent it, and so then it got all defunct. So I threw it out. Although, I may have no, I don't have one with me. I was going to say I may have a shorter cord for this, and then that one could be used, but I'm just fresh out of cords, Tom. I don't know. Or we just don't worry about it for this one, because this was really just testing it out.
Yeah.
Except if it dies before our water turns off, that'll be a bummer.
I can go look at it if I can get down on the ground. It's the one problem with that thing being down on the ground. The display's on the front of it, on the edge of it.
Right, and when it's tilted up, it depends on where it has to be plugged in as to whether or not you can actually go to cord in there with it being on the ground. Well, I just put those 2 little tables in the shed too. I could have kept one of them. Just a little plastic table, and you would have had something to sit it up on. I would just be concerned about that, because if it slid off, you know, then it's gonna slide off that little table and smack on the ground.
Yeah.
It's a little safer where it is. I'm gonna go try to put that light out there. I think it's probably about time. It's pretty dark in the screen. Yes, I'm yelling. He's... Oh, you're confusing the battery pack power source with the Starlink power source. At a quick glance, it looks like the USB port's right at the top of that battery pack. So you should be able to plug into that. I think, but I didn't have a light on it, so.
All right.
But then you'd have to, you'd have to lift it up to be able to get the cord in there to plug it in. So I don't know how much disturbing it would be a problem. Might want to just try that next time. Just let it run and see how long it lasts for this one, and next time we'll plug it in before, we'll get a cord in there before we set it up. Yeah, that light didn't do any good right now. All right, let's go. 5:28. We should have current. The water looks pretty still right at the moment, though. Looks more still now than it did.
Yep.
Glass.
Yeah, once that sun goes down, that wind dies off.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Let me go see if I can see how much power that thing has left. How much we've used already.
Yeah. We'll check it out. Hey, but at least we're live. So that's something. We don't usually even have service to stay live. Yeah, I don't know why the water looks so glassy right now. We should be seeing movement. Working great. Thanks, Brian. That's awesome. Yeah, that once it's right at that time of night where you really can't see the rods, but it shouldn't be too long now. And it'll be dark enough and the light out there will work. Hunting and stuff. Hello and Happy New Year to you as well. I think Tom's getting ready to throw a stick in the water. See if we have any movement. Yeah, it does look still, for sure. It actually looks like it's slowing in the wrong direction, so. Vanessa Kitty, hello. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, it looks like it's going to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't started yet.
Did you find the cord? Did you check the power, the thing? See how much power we had?
This is 56.
Ooh.
So what time did we turn it on?
I don't
3:30?
know. I don't know.
It was around 3:30. Or we got down here at 3:30 maybe.
Yeah, no, I remember I said it was an hour before the water started, so must have been about 4. Because I was saying we were going to use an hour. Oop. I just did a little buffering. Yep. Buffering.
That's behind that one though. Yeah, welcome to chat.
Well, that's because I got out of it. And when I got out of this, I hit the wrong thing and I went to a different live stream, so I had to come back into this. So when I came back, it said, welcome to the chat. But right now in that picture, oh yeah, the water's moving. You can see the ripple.
What's going on, J&J? Haven't seen you in a while. John, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, 21 thumbs up. We made our 20. Woo! We stayed live long enough.
Huh.
Knock, knock, knock on wood. I don't have any wood.
Yeah.
Might have to go down and adjust my light once we get dark. I don't know. I might have it too far up. It's just right at that time where you can't see anything.
Another 15 minutes, it'll be fine.
15 more minutes. 15 more minutes.
That's right. Yeah, the water hasn't started moving yet. Well, at least as of a couple of minutes ago. I threw a little stick in there to see if it was going to roll to the left, and actually slowly went to the right.
Yeah, it looks like we're just getting some ripples now, though. Yeah, and see out there, it looks like that's it's just starting to move to the left now.
Yeah.
All the bubbles in the water,
Yeah.
just starting to flow that way. Yeah, and I can see it churning over there. It's starting to go that way to the left.
Cool. Sure would be nice to get a couple fish.
Yeah, during the week, I was gone down to South Carolina to visit my mother for Christmas. And Tom had come out a couple times, but he came out with chicken. He didn't go bait fishing, so it'll be interesting to see if we get any bites on the bluegill. But down at Bluestone the other day, the guys were out there fishing, and they had caught like 6 or 7 of them. That's a boat ramp that's about half an hour from here. It's on my way to work.
And it's up in the back of a creek.
I'm hungry just thinking about how hungry I'm going to be later because I haven't gone grocery shopping. I literally didn't have anything.
Oh.
Well, actually, I do. I have some sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches left. And I have some chili mac, which is it's like a soup.
Sounds yummy.
I guess it's not bad, really. Like a chunky soup.
Yeah.
And I still have a couple of my leftover pizzas and my jalapeno knots.
You got your Chobani up in there, you should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, but my fruit didn't hold. Because I bought it before I went down to Mom's for the week. And I knew that, too, that was going to happen. Like, I bought the stuff. I'm not even sure about it. But I haven't opened the Chobani, and I didn't see an expiration date on it, so... I'm like, I got that and worms, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all right. Even if I went shopping, I really don't know what I don't know what I'd want. That's the thing. Like, what am I going to get?
Yeah.
All right, I think the rods are starting to come into view.
Yep.
Looks like we have 14 people watching for the first takedown of the new dock of the new year with the new Starlink.
It's new.
It's all new. We really haven't broken this dock in too much because when we have fished, I mean, it's been so cold, we don't want to get it wet and icy. And we fished that snowstorm, that we had back a couple weeks ago, and had put some salt down on the dock just so it wouldn't be slick. That actually worked out pretty well.
Yep.
But this time of year, yeah, you don't really want to get the dock too wet, because then you just go sliding. And it's still pretty slick just from the finish on there.
Yep.
Not worn down. When the weather gets nicer, though, we can throw our fifth rod out there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, the only reason why I wouldn't even waste my time with it now is because that's up on that very shallow flat.
Yep.
And I just don't think there's a fish up there to be had.
Yeah, and I mean, with the current running too, I don't know how that would work out. If it stays where you throw it.
It kind of does, believe it or not. When you the number 4 rod, and that would be number 5. When you throw 4 out, when the current's running down, that one usually holds.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, it's comfortable in here now.
Yep.
You're probably stifling hot. Me, I'm comfortable. But yeah, that closing the hatch made a big difference, Tom.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that worked. I was like, I had no idea I even had that open.
Yeah, I was sitting out there, and it's like, I gotta get back in the car, it's cold. And I looked and I saw, okay, I guess she knows. I didn't even, it occurred to me that you didn't know that it was open.
Well, was that from when you took the rods out?
No, when you got back in.
That's what it was
here.
before that.
Yeah. He said, I gotta get back in, it's cold.
Yeah.
I kind of looked at it, it's like, oh, she must know, she's probably gonna come shut it in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't. I had no idea. Even looking in the rearview mirror, because I was like, is it open? I didn't even notice it. But yeah, the moment you shut that, I was like, ooh, I gotta turn the heat down. There they are. Now the rod's coming into view.
Yeah. The horizon looks brighter in the camera than it does in real life.
Yeah. Got 23 thumbs up. Woo-hoo.
Nice.
Yeah. We still got 9 people watching. I wouldn't think I'd have to tilt that light up anymore, but in this view, it looks like it does need to be. But down there, it looks pretty tilted already.
Yeah.
But I might have to go. I figured I'd have to adjust it. In this picture, it looks fine.
Yep. Mike gives the thumbs up, so
We're still good then.
must be good.
Must be good. Yeah, and you didn't even crash it when you went down walking out in front of the car or nothing. You know, usually if you walk out here and you walk in front,
Yep.
you kill it. Yeah, it's funny how, because like in this view it looks great. And that one it just looks dark still.
It might be the
It's just the
setting.
screen, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's defaulted as.
Dark.
See it? I mean resolution. Yeah, I heard somebody say that too. That you get the best, you get the most time out of the battery if you use the lower resolutions.
Right.
But who wants to do a live stream in 360?
Right, when you get fuzzy, it's just a fuzzy picture.
Yeah. At that point, it doesn't matter what you get. We got that now.
Mm-hmm.
We got fuzzy.
Yeah, I think I'm on the 4K setting, but of course I plug it into my battery backup, so everything. Ouch. Let go of my hair. Ow. Whew. Doesn't take long, does it?
Yeah.
But if I shut the car off, it'll be instantly cold. Doesn't take long for that either.
Yeah.
Let me go down. Let's check this light again. It looks like a full moon up there behind us.
Yeah, it does.
That could be a problem. Oh, there we go. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Now we're on it. Oh, nope, there it went. Yeah, so that's your screen. Because it was bright just a minute ago.
Yeah.
The problem is going to be when you catch a fish and how to show it off because, well, I guess you could stand in front of the car, but I pulled up so far.
Yeah.
Because it slopes down in front of us, so when you're standing down there, you really got to hold that fish up. So I could back this out a little bit, maybe.
I kind of tend to believe that we'll just worry about that when we catch a fish.
That's right. First we got to catch the fish.
What'd Mike say? Gorgeous feed. Thank you.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Thank you. It's about time.
Yep. Although it's always about catching fish, this was more about testing this Starlink. So if it holds and it stays strong for the whole time, I guess I'd call that a win, even if we don't get a bite.
You know, it lagged a couple times, but that's better than what we usually have.
Yep.
All right, it's going to be rod 1, 2, 3, or 4, Tom.
Yes, it is. Yes. I'd like it to be number 2.
You think so?
Well, that's where the big ones come from. That's where the big ones live.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I want to see you catch another 50.
Isn't that neat how I figured that out, to flop that panel over that, I mean the iPad over the panel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Works out well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have a cord for your iPad, so that could be dying soon.
It's at 74.
Oh, well, good.
I had that plugged in last night, so.
Looks like there's like a puddle under the right rod when you see the line go down. Must be something hung up on it or something, because you can just see like.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it. Gonna need to be getting my headlamp anyways.
Yeah, I had to repack everything into my bags because I took everything out
Yeah.
so I could use it to pack clothes and stuff in. So I went through and made sure I had all my stuff in there. I have my fishing license in there, but it's my old one.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, that's handy. You know, I got it in the hunting, the little hunting case that you can, like you can pin it to something or whatever, and you can see through the panel.
Yeah.
The other one's, hopefully it's in my wallet. This is a hard card, so I just have to put the new one in there.
Oh, yeah, I think I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to make sure you have that.
It automatically renewed, so I can pull it up online.
I told Michelle when we got back, I took the dog out. As I was coming back, the conservation police came by again.
Really?
Yeah, 2 of them in an SUV.
Wow.
They were coming up the hill. They'd already been
Oh,
down
no
there.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think I had ever seen him until, what was it, a month or 2 months ago when I saw that truck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. I can pull it up on my phone. As long as I have service to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, and by all rights, they should be able to pull it up too.
Yeah, they should be able to.
So, but I think I have,
I got the lifetime card.
yeah, I'm not that fancy. But mine did automatically renew, so.
Well, they charged me $125 for it, but it was already like $25 a year. So I figured if I get 5 years out of it, then it paid for itself. And I think this is like my 3rd year. Might even be the 4th year. So it's just about paid for. I'm gonna go see if that's caught up on something.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm not seeing my card. Oh, there it is. There she be. Just needs to be in the right bag there. Yeah, there was one year I came to visit out here, and the conservation people came up on a boat, and they came right up in front of the dam, right up in front of the dock, asking. Well, actually, they didn't even ask for the licenses. I think everybody just offered. They didn't even ask me for mine, but I offered. The water still seems to be flowing to the right from what I can see, a little debris down there on the right side of the dock. I don't know, maybe they changed their mind about running water. Maybe you should try calling that place again, Tom, and see if they're running the water. Maybe they're not. It looks, because down there, look, the water's still moving to the right. See all the debris coming out from under the dock?
Yeah.
We could have been bamboozled.
It still says 5 to 8.
5 to 8?
I think the lines are slowly moving out there. I just think they don't have a whole lot of flow.
No, but then why would the debris under here be going to the right?
Like a back, it'd be like a backflow. Like
yeah, I guess that's what kind of... Yeah, because I guess it's starting to churn. They sure make some beautiful looking rods these days. Sure beats the old ugly sticks. Yeah. They sure do. Colorful. And of course, I've been using the Mad Cats, and I got the matching Mad Cats rods when I went to CatCon. I mean, matching Mad Cats reels when I went to CatCon. I've got 4 more rods at the house that still need reels, because I switched from, as you guys may know, I used to do the spinning reels when I started, and I think I had 2 rods. I think there's 2 rods up there that were the spinning. I thought I had 3. I might have had 3. But I think I only have 2 in the rack. And then now I have a confetti rod that needs a reel. I got the purple Mad Cat signature rod. I'd like to get the, I think it's called the Black Knight, Mad Cat's Black Knight reel. But I prefer the left-handed reel. And I think Tom said he looked and they did not have any in stock. But there were 2 rods that I wanted to put the Black Knight reels on. But I do have the, it's a really nice looking purple and black, but it's mostly purple, which is one of their signature series rods. And then I have the confetti rod. And then I have a Sterling up there that needs a reel, bait casting. And then I have a Catch the Fever rod, actually, that was given to me that needs a reel. So those 4 are up there that need reels. I don't know. If I put that purple signature rod out here, you probably wouldn't see it. I don't know, because it doesn't have any. It's just a mostly purple and with the black. Purple and black probably isn't going to show up very well.
Yeah.
And the confetti rod, I haven't really decided what I want to put on there for a reel, because I mean, you can pretty much use. I could probably use any one of the Mad Catz reels on there because it would match with the confetti, because it's got the different colors on it. And then I got that I was saying I had that Catch the Fever rod that was given to me at CatCon.
Yeah.
That's a real sharp looking rod too, though.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah. And then Tom has, it looks like he's got FN rod out here on the left. And I'm not sure, is that a Mad Catz on the right?
Yeah, it's the Mad Catz yellow one. I forget the name of it. It doesn't have the name on it. It was the original yellow.
Mm-hmm. And then I have, is the orange one is Blazin'. So I've got my Blazin' rod, and then the other one I keep wanting to call the Crush rod, but it's the Smash.
Right.
So I've got the Blazin' and the Smash out there.
So you can remember that though by Orange Crush.
I know, but yeah. But then I wanted to keep calling the Blazin' one Crush too, so I don't know. They all crush it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Apparently not at the moment.
Well, that's what I do, since I have a ton of rods. I'm a collecting junkie, tackle junkie, whatever you want to say, but I have ones that when we fish at night, under low light, I put out the white ones and the yellows, and then in the daytime, I put out the dark colored ones that are easier to see against the sun. But lately, I've just been going with the same couple because they're tied up.
Yeah, when he says he's a collector, you're talking 27 rods. And did you say none of the ones in the closet have reels on them? They're not.
No, I have reels for them, but they're not spooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that stupid mistake when I first started getting into buying all these Habus, and I got a reel, I got the rod, and let me put line on it and put it in the closet. And then so I've had, rods that have had line on them for 2 years, but they've never come out. And now, after a while, that line degrades or gets memory in it, and you got to take it all out. So I haven't really spooled up a whole lot of them.
No, but you probably want to spool up at least 2 more. Because what do you got now? How many you got spooled? Because you didn't have enough the other day because you were backlashing. Did you figure that out? 2 of your reels had issues. So now you're down to what, 2 rods that are spooled?
I've got 3, well, it's the 2 that are out there and the 1 extra in the car.
You do? Okay.
And I think I've got at least 1 extra. I did pull out all the line out of one of those while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
And got that re-spooled, but
yeah, I've only got the 4 that I have the bait casting reels for.
I'm a firm believer that no matter where you go, you don't need 18 rods, at
I
once.
don't know. Now I saw that they had, what did I tell you it was? The Black Widow?
Yeah.
I feel like I need
there's nowhere that you're ever going to go and put that many rods. First of all, you don't have enough rod holders.
No, but, then I have choices, so I can choose which rods I want out.
Yep.
I do like the Blazin' one. I think that stands out really nice.
Yeah, it does.
And I really like my smash rod. I said it right and I thought it wrong.
My reserve rod, so I don't have to retie anything if I break off, is the Uncle Lou's purple rod.
Oh, yeah.
But that being purple does not really stand out all that much in this low light.
Yeah, the two that my two backup rods are, I forgot what those were now. I always have to, I I want to switch between those two sometimes too, but one was, I don't even remember, because it's got that funky black handle. It's not like these. Different. It's different. And then the other one, I think, had the green fleck in the handle, green, and honestly, I don't know. It's almost like I never even seen them, and I just took pictures of them too before I put them in the car. You would think I'd know. And I did like the yellow one when I was down at the bait shop the last time. They had a yellow one out there that was really sharp.
I looked again on Mad Cat's site to see if they had any more of those lefty reels, but they still don't.
That's what we were just talking about, and I said I really wanted to try the Black Knight reels, but when you look, they didn't have any in stock. So you can't even...
The Midnight, I think is what it was. The Midnight was the 6550.
That's the newer reel, the 6550.
No, the new ones are the 6750.
Okay. Yeah, the 6550s is what I want. Did they have it in the 67?
No, I didn't even look at those because those are bigger, heavier
Yeah,
reels.
they're much bigger. So they won't even let you place an order because they don't have any in stock? So you can't like...
Yeah, no, they don't know when they're getting them back in.
Oh, no. So that might not be an option for me then if they don't get them back in.
I mean, that was, I asked him, did he think I called him in mid-November, and he didn't have them, and I asked him, would they have them by Christmas, did he think? He says, maybe, but I can't guarantee it. He says, I don't have a date, so, I don't want to.
So, but it did sound like they were going to try to get more in stock at some point. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, it really just looks dark on this picture. Did I zoom out too much, or you guys think that picture looks all right still? I saw definitely, and I had to zoom. I had to look in there. What do you think that is? Definitely. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, woo woo woo. Mike Cole in the house.
Had to be. Who else could it be? What's going on, Mike? Hope you had a good Christmas.
I don't know, but he stuck that in our head because we use that a lot. It's fine. It's fine. It definitely.
That's it.
Happy New Year. And a lot of people will stay up and all draw on the TV and stuff. I never, ever did that.
For a second.
Yeah, see, it's doing it again. It does it. It buffers like that. We get the little thing, but then it doesn't seem like it crashes.
The water is moving, by the way. It is going
Is it?
down. Yeah. When you go out to the end, you can see, with my light on, you can see the debris rolling to the left.
Yeah, I don't know. And your picture just makes it look dark. My picture looks great. I don't know. Do you think I had that light back too far or up too far or what? How do you think that light is, Tom? Or down? Does it seem like it needs to be tilted up more still?
No, I mean, on yours it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because yours is through your camera and mine's coming from the feed.
Right. But I wonder if that's the feed that they see. But although when I watch the playback on mine, it usually looks just like the camera does. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's probably the resolution
Of your iPad?
Yeah, it's probably just not turned up enough. Because I've never messed with that either.
Yeah.
You know me, if I buy it in the box and I assume it's set the way that it should be set. Because why else would they have sent it to me? That gets me in trouble a lot, though.
Yeah, the technically challenged thing, not wanting to push buttons too, can be an issue.
Yeah.
And then when you mess with it too much and then you don't know how to undo it if you need to. I've been there. I've done that. I'm like, oh no, what did I do? How do I make this undo?
I push buttons, apparently. I don't know that I do. But
You are a button pusher. Everything is fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
So the last time I was down here while you were gone, the beaver came up out of the water. He climbed up on the bank and he was just kind of looking at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was in the car. I wasn't sitting out there. It was dark. But I watched him swim over in the light and climb right up there.
Huh. It was brave.
Yeah.
So it appears that it did take longer than a half hour for that water to reach us. So after we just said it doesn't usually take a half hour, I would say that took a good 45 minutes or so.
It was probably moving out there before it was moving here.
Yeah, out further out.
Out in the channel itself.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I'm foreseeing us being out here for the next couple of nights trying to get on the fish.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many fish we caught today. 8, 9 or so.
Okay, we got about a dozen in there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Dang. I guess we got plenty of bait then. Because we haven't even changed bait. We got the same bait on there that we threw out with. I think he's throwing party favors. He's trying to mess up the live stream with the confetti. Wouldn't that be interesting if they had that interactive like that? Like the people in your chat could throw confetti at your live stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Throw bombs. Throw fish. That'd be pretty neat if they did that. Made it more interactive. That's my idea. So if they come out with it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm suing. But it would be fun for people in the chat, you know, if you can throw stuff at the live stream or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think you can do like the host. There's certain hand gestures you can do that create things on the iPhones.
Oh. Well, TikTok does it, I guess, where they can throw crowns and that sort of thing at people.
I'll have to take your word for that one.
Yeah. Of course, we don't sit in front of the camera, so it's too cold out. Maybe later in the summer, you know, we can actually be more in front of it, but...
You mean in bug season?
Yeah, right? There's always going to be some reason. There's going to be some reason we can't.
I don't mind the summer.
Like rotten tomatoes?
Half-eaten chocolate chip cookies.
Half-eaten chocolate chip cookies. Throw me your snacks. I just threw... I just threw a sardine at the screen. Now I need to clean it. Oh my God. There we go. Now we got some interaction going on. That's right. Throw your snacks at your TV.
Yeah. Everybody, throw your snacks at your TV.
And if you were throwing snacks, what kind of snacks are you throwing? Apparently, Mike Cole's eating sardines. Oh, no, that was Mike Chavez throwing sardines.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Mike Chavez. I had to squint to see. Yeah, Mike Cole would not be throwing his cookies, though.
That's probably true.
Mike Chavez, I don't know why you're... I shouldn't say that. I was going to say, I don't know why you're eating sardines. I do buy sardines, and I do like them. I don't eat them all the time, but I do like them. I think I bought a couple of cans of the King sardines, but then the couple of cans I had up there, I ended up feeding to the cats.
Huh.
Because I felt bad for them, and I had to give them snacks. Of course, I didn't know at the time Michelle feeds them twice a day. So I shouldn't have felt bad for them at all. They're just like beggars. They're worse than Coda. And then they make you like feel for them. Row, row, like they're starving to death.
Yeah.
Coda just sits there with sad puppy dog eyes.
I think she gives them food twice.
Yeah.
More so because of the other animals that eat it, that they don't get any of it.
Right.
Because when the possums and the skunks come calling, they get out of the way.
Yeah.
Take what you want.
Have it, have it. And doesn't the raccoons come up too sometimes? Do they have the? Or is it just the opossum and the...
I think there was a mention of a raccoon, but it's been a while. But it's usually the possums and the
skunks. Yeah.
The skunk comes up and he, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? We probably should have changed bait before the water started.
Yeah, I've been sitting here thinking about that.
Now the water's rolling, it's going to be tough to cast them out because they're going to be moving. Yeah,
but we've changed bait in the middle of a, when we catch fish and we change bait, we have to change bait often.
Yeah. But if we do, then all of them will be going in that
way.
direction.
Yeah.
You can get away with bait not changing it as often when the water's cold.
You would think, however, I would think it would take the scent out of it faster because it's just cold water taking it out, where the warm water would probably circulate it more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a professional bait center. Whatever.
A bait center?
A bait center. I don't know. I know nothing about the scent of bait. King Oscar, yes.
Yes. Yep.
I actually made chili and cornbread today. Wow, that sounds good.
Nice.
Michael says cookies.
Michelle made Christmas cookies, chocolate chip cookies. And on top of that, she bought some of the red velvet.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
I ended up eating 2 of those. But she said she had a whole nother container of them.
Yeah.
My mom made me chocolate chip cookies, so I came home with half a bag of those.
Oh,
And she made me the BLTs.
nice.
We had tacos. Can't remember what else we did. Oh, we did the pork loin. That was good too. And we did I like fried potatoes.
Yeah.
I think she made spaghetti one night. I don't know what else we had in there.
It's a pretty full lineup for a week.
Yeah. Oh, I think she made.
Did you go out one night?
No, we didn't end up going out. No, but she did make shepherd's pie too, I think.
Mm. I'd like to try that if I ever went abroad to the UK, to try that authentic shepherd's pie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I'm big on that. When I was traveling with work, I'd try to go taste something, get something that was regional that I that I wouldn't have access to.
You don't have access to shepherd's pie?
Not made like they do. I mean, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, how do they do it?
I think they use lamb,
Ugh.
not Hamburg.
And like the haggis. Ugh. And they banned haggis because I guess it was dangerous.
Huh.
If people were getting sick or something. Oh, French fries. No, you know what? You just made me think too. That's what we had. We had French toast, and I made French toast, sausage, bacon, and I was looking to add the home fries to them, but there was none left. We ate them all. Professional base center. Mike Javez says you need lamb for that.
Yeah.
I don't care for lamb either. Blech. Michelle says I don't care for lamb. Tom loves it.
Yep.
So no shepherd's pie. Ugh. I wouldn't put lamb in there. What? We just use regular Hamburg with some minced onions in it, and we always put the cream corn in it because then it keeps it moist in there. So cream corn, oh my gosh, that's so good. Michelle says cottage pie is made with beef.
That's what I thought. I knew it was called something different with the beef.
Haggis has sheep lungs. Why banned over here? I don't know. Haggis was banned in a lot of different over there. I think it was, if I remember, because I had some friends that were from Scotland, and I don't know. I can't remember because it's been years now, but something about it was. I think it's in the skin of like a belly or something. I can't remember if it was a lamb belly or what. But it was something about it. Lamb? No. No. My mother tried to sneak a lamb burger in on me. I told you that story.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that doesn't look like a hamburger to me. And I kept asking her, what's this? What is this burger? Because and I thought, well, it's not, because I'm a big fan of black bean burgers. And I'm like, it's not that. It's not a veggie burger. And it's definitely not a hamburger. It's a hamburger. And I'm like, I took one bite and I was like, bleh, as she thought I was going to eat it, not knowing what it was. Like I was a little kid, you know, when she used to hide the onions and everything. She'd chop it up so fine, like I didn't notice. Which is funny, because if she's trying to hide them from me by chopping them up that fine, then what's the point of putting them in there if you don't think I'm going to notice? Because obviously it's a flavor.
Right.
Not my jam. We are going to get a takedown on rod number 2 any moment now. I really feel like it's going to be rod number 1, but I wanted to say rod number 2 for the sake of it.
Not sure one's out deep enough. I got it out in a decent spot, but I don't know if it's deep enough for this time of year.
Maybe I told you this story too. I remember this time. You know, I like my Chinese food or whatever, but I like American Chinese. So Mom and I went down to, you remember down in Chinatown or whatever in Boston?
Oh, yeah.
And Mom and I figured, okay, we're going to get Chinese food. And there was this little, I think it was like a little corner thing. It was kind of odd. And we get up to it and there's like all these chickens and things hanging from their like
Yep.
outside.
In the window.
Yeah, it was actually outside though, and like hanging all these chickens and things. And I'm like, I'm not sure about this. You know, here I am looking for the cats and the dogs. So we go in, and I couldn't understand anything at all on the menu. I think Mom and I ended up with like an egg drop soup or something, and then this isn't. I mean, it was authentic Chinese.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know anything that was on that menu. It wasn't like the egg rolls and the, sesame chicken. No, it was nothing like that.
Yeah, I had, when I was in college, I had a friend who was from Philadelphia, and we would go to her house, and she was Chinese, and we would go to the authentic Chinatown in Philly, and the food was wonderful. Mm-hmm. And they had all the duck hanging in the front window. Yeah. But it was inside the store, it wasn't out.
Yeah, this was actually, it was outside. And you're right, maybe it was duck, I don't know. For me, I just thought it was chickens hanging there. Now, I think I've had duck before. I know I had duck here with you guys.
Yep.
But I couldn't remember it from before. But it's been so long now since we did it that we've had duck, or that I had duck with you. So that was when we went to that.
To Wegmans.
Yeah, Wegmans.
Yep. We went to Harris Teeter when we dropped Steven off. There was one there by the Home Depot where we drop him off. And I specifically went in there looking for duck, and they didn't have it.
Yeah, we ate really good after that trip to Wegmans. Michelle made all kinds of awesome stuff. Yeah. I still really like that layered meat thing that she put in like a pastry type sandwich type thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's when she got the Wagyu. And then I didn't know, because there was all the different meats out on the counter. Yeah. And I didn't know I made my sandwich with the Wagyu meat. Oops. Sorry, Michelle. Yeah, because I think it was the last of it too in that package. I'm like, I
Yeah.
didn't know. Because I just know, I thought it was all out there, the roast beef or whatever. I had no idea it was like Wagyu. And at the time, didn't know that was like $200 a slice of meat.
There's that, and Wegmans has in their deli the very thinly sliced London broil. Oh, it's delicious.
See, all this talk about food now, talking about when we're throwing food at the TV.
Yep.
Sheep's stomach, yeah, that's what I remember. Sheep's stomach. Chinese duck is good.
Yep. Yeah. If anybody wants to throw some Wagyu beef at the TV and to us, that'll be fine.
Let's throw your Wagyu this way.
So I had the last time I had the Wagyu was when Christopher and Julian were here at the restaurant there.
Yeah, and Christopher didn't want to order it because he was so concerned about the price.
Yeah, I wish he hadn't. I wish he had just got it.
I wish I had gotten it.
It was delicious.
I bet. I don't remember what I had, but...
Didn't somebody order pork chops or something?
I do like my pork chops. Michelle makes the best pork chops.
She does.
She really does.
It's been a while since we've had pork chops. Of course, with all the holidays,
Yeah.
So for Christmas and Thanksgiving, we usually do a prime rib or standing rib roast because not everybody likes turkey here. I do, but not everybody does. So we usually do a big prime rib, and we also had Michelle made sausage, a tray of lasagna.
I was just going to say, didn't she say something about lasagna today? I thought she did.
Yeah.
Oop, there we go. There it goes. Oh, it didn't stop either. Here it is.
Crisis averted.
I don't know. That's what it's been doing that. It's like it's lagging on our end. We get the circle of death, but then I don't think it died. Hard to say though.
Right.
Hint, hint, Michelle. He says, Mike, no. We were not hinting. I don't know, but how much lasagna's left over?
None.
None?
No, it's good.
Oh.
I think.
I thought that's what she said, there was leftover lasagna. I like when I got the piece of the prime rib. Because I eat that, I ate it at night, and then I had it for lunch the next day too.
Yeah, the one she did for Christmas.
I don't think you guys had any of that left except that one piece that I remember she said was in the fridge.
Yeah. Well, she cut that up, and she made rolls, homemade rolls. And she toasted the roll for me and put that, finely cut up prime rib on it. Oh, it's delicious. A little bit of coarse ground mustard.
None, she says. Oh, yeah, she said you're still up. It stopped. Still here. Awesome. Yeah, so it's weird because it does spin. I can see the spinning happening on the screen on the iPad, but I don't see anything in the live stream that indicates that we're crashing. But when that circle of death happens, you know, in the past, we would lose the live stream completely. So this time it's actually come right out of it. This was a little bit longer than the last couple times, but it's been happening, but it's been holding. So that's good. That's good to know.
Yep.
I don't know if our audio stays, you know, if we start to sound robotic or not. I wouldn't know, but Mr. Roboto. And then I thought I Dream a Genie of all in the same thing. It's singing Mr. Roboto to I Dream a Genie.
Yeah.
You missed me. Come on. No lasagna, no turkey, no beef. I can't see what that. I think that says no meatballs. It's all gone.
Yep.
Damn it.
Well, she had to do the lunch runs, so. But yeah, I had the end of the turkey salad today. She made a turkey salad with the leftover turkey with
Got any poppers?
no.
Damn it. What is life coming to?
She put the cranberries in it and the walnuts.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it was good.
And that's gone too?
Yep, as of today's lunch. Yep.
I'm gonna starve to death over here. I guess it's leftover pizza.
She got, I said she made
Chili
cookies.
Mac. I got Chili Mac.
She made cookies.
Today or for Christmas? I knew
the other night.
Oh.
But I was warned.
Not to eat the cookies?
Yeah, to stay away from them.
Damn it.
Doesn't mean she would warn you. She doesn't want me to eat them all.
Oh, yeah. Do you eat them all?
But you know what? All is a relative term. I mean, if there's like 2 cookies left.
And you eat them, that would be, you ate them all. Yes.
But one time there was 2 cookies left, and I said, well, you know, it was late at night. I was up. Shell had already gone to bed. And I had 1 cookie, and I left her 1 cookie. And when she got up, when she noticed that there was only 1 left, she was mad. And here I am thinking I did this nice thing. Instead of eating both cookies, I saved her 1. I split them. And
I came home.
It wasn't as well received as I thought it would be.
I came home with my own cookies, and then I had the chocolate fudge covered nut butters that you bought for me before I left, and I still ate her 2 velvet cookies. I don't know. I had 1. I'm like, can I have 1 of these cookies? And then I'm like, I'm going to eat another one. Those are really good.
Yeah. But in that green container, there's all those Christmas cookie things that she made.
Come on, Rods. Let's have some action happen in here. I'm going to have to step out for a second. Let's see. Chicken wings. Never will you. That stupid heart in the right hand corner makes it so I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken wings. Never will you let that down. Live that down.
Yeah.
It might say live it down because the heart's in the way.
Yeah, that thing's ridiculous.
Never, ever. I'm going to get a bite while I'm out here.
Hope so. Pecans, okay. Italian ricotta cookies. Yeah, she stepped out. I'll make sure she sees it. Maybe we will change bait, I don't know. When the water gets really moving, you've got a better chance of getting hung up. Time is it? 6:45 already. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll change some bait. We got plenty of it. That's right, Nightbot. Type X to drop your link. Yep, Michelle made a pumpkin pie. Well, that was for Thanksgiving. And she made cherry tarts. Those were delicious.
I was out here thinking, you know, it's still, there's not really any wind and it's not that bad. And then I immediately went into still the night, still the night. I don't know why everything has to be a song
Yeah.
that I don't know the words to.
Right, you just know the chorus. Well, if you think we should change bait, if you cut up 2 fish, I will go pull in.
Oh, I like that. If I think we should change bait, I get to cut the fish.
We've been talking about it. I've been thinking about it here, and we get 6:45. We got another hour and 45 minutes of moving water or so. If you think you want to do that, or if you just want to let it ride, that's fine with me. Either way.
I guess I could go cut bait. It's just, I'm wondering, well, I mean, maybe if just the movement of reeling them in and casting them back out will do something. Who knows?
So what you're saying is you don't want to cut bait?
No, I don't mind cutting bait. I have no problems cutting bait. I prefer it to be a little warmer.
Well, yeah.
But, you know. I bet you if I go start to cut bait, we'll get a takedown.
Well, that'll be good, because I'll be standing there reeling the rods in when it happens.
All right, we're going to leave you guys for a minute then.
So, Michelle wanted you to know that the cookies were Italian ricotta cookies, the best.
Were. So those are gone too.
No, those aren't gone.
Those are the ones that are there.
In the green container on the table, with the velvet cookies on top of them and the bag of chocolate chip cookies on top of them.
Oh, there's still chocolate chip cookies left?
Yeah, she wouldn't let me have any.
Oh.
So, so she.
I just
she
ate a whole
came
bunch
out.
of chocolate chip cookies. I should be
She's-
good with cookies.
She said. She said, I got 2 cookies, and I went and I sat on the couch. I was watching something.
And you started to get up for another,
And
and
I
she
started to take a bite, and she came and she just started staring at me. And I said, what? She said, I thought I told you not to eat the cookies. I said, there's 3 different kinds over there. I said, which ones? She says, all of them.
All right, I'm gonna go do this. I
All
can get this done.
All right, we're going to rebate.
I'll put the
Yep.
window down just in case something happens.
Mike's asking for a rebate anyways.
All right.
He wants a rebate. How much, Mike?
You know, I'm surprised people didn't ask for a rebate on our live streams a long time ago.
Yeah, right?
I think the new light made a little bit of a difference. Jose, 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 Jose. Happy New Year. Let me see. Ooh, 2 dozen chocolate cookies this morning. Nice. Yeah, that's a good thing about it. Most of the time, once the night falls, the wind kind of cuts out, which is a good thing. For the most part, it's chilly out, but not unbearable. So right now the Starlink's running on a battery backup, so hopefully we'll get another hour out of it anyway. But they're running water until 8, but so far we haven't had any bites, so this is the first change of bait since we first cast it out. So we'll see if this helps any. But so far, our live stream, as far as I know, has held for the most part. So I guess that's good. At 26 thumbs up. Woohoo! Thank you all. Appreciate the thumbs up. I don't think we'll even have to go bait fishing tomorrow because we've got more than enough in that tank. And when the bite's like this, we don't change the bait out as much. So again, this is only the second time. And probably the last time, unless we get a takedown that takes it, but... It's Sampy. Hello, Sampy.
Hey, Sampy.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh. Mission accomplished. Without no drips, no runs, no errors.
I hate the runs.
Yeah. I think I got them all out further than the first time.
Ooh, all right.
Fortunately, I couldn't let it keep sinking as fast because the line was being pushed. So, but they're still out there. They're in the channel for sure.
We'll see if it makes a difference in the next. If they, I was just saying that Starlink's probably only got another hour on it, so.
Yeah.
If that.
Brian says Starlink seems to be working well, lots better than the other way.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Guess when we're done, I'll go up to the house and watch it and see how it looks on the replay.
Yeah, the replay though, if you do lag or it cuts out, it seems like it cuts it out of the live stream.
Yeah.
So I noticed that it doesn't. You don't really see it on the replay.
Yep.
Yeah, and then when you get in the light or whatever, you can see where the USB cord plugs into the thing, so you'll know next time. So we can put it into a battery backup.
Yeah.
Put the battery backup on a battery backup. That makes more sense now. Because when you were saying, you know, when Michelle said, oh, you can plug it into the car, and then you said it had 2 prongs on the cord, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, usually don't plug the AC into the car, but, and then she said, no, USB. Okay, that makes more sense.
You're siding with her again.
It's just funny sometimes because, like, the information kind of gets lost in translation, so I'm like, something's not right with this conversation, but okay. But then I thought she said, yes, she has the, like the AC outlet or whatever in the car. I was like, really? I don't have that. So yeah, it was just getting all convoluted. I was like, okay, I don't know.
Well, you got to start with the premise that I'm wrong, and then I just keep digging deeper.
Well, you notice I didn't really engage. I mean, I didn't go any further into it and question it because I was like, something's. Now, I used to have a thing that you could plug into, like an adapter. You could plug into the cigarette lighter thing, but you could then plug a regular cord into it, so like you could run your hair dryer or something off it.
Huh.
Which I probably still have it somewhere, but it's probably buried in my stuff.
It's getting a little toasty in here.
You think so? I was cold. I had to run the heat for a little bit. It should be off now. I mean, your window works, just so you know.
Cool.
Bingo.
My phone keeps.
Yeah, I heard that. Whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness. Must be past my bedtime. It is 7 o'clock. That's when my phone beeps and says, get ready for bed. I don't know why it does that. I don't think I ever put a sleep timer on there.
Hey, Tim Scott sent me a friend request.
Oh, nice.
I thought I already was friends with him.
Oh, so you better check it. It could be one of those, somebody got his profile or something.
I think so, because it says we have one mutual friend, and he joined Facebook in 2025.
Yeah, that's probably a no-go.
Yeah, I'll wait and see.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a great photo. Oh, great video. Look at that. Sweet.
There you go.
Yeah, see, that's the rod right there I was talking about with the funky.
Yeah. And you got one down in the living room, too.
I do?
In the corner.
Damn it.
Yeah, I've been there since well before you went home.
Really?
You took your stuff up, and I said, I wonder why she left that one down here. Was I supposed to do something to that, or? I don't think so. I couldn't remember if you had left it down there for a reason.
Which one is it? I didn't know I was missing one.
I don't know, it's red or pink or... I don't know.
Maybe it's my Starling that I didn't know I had one down there. So I got 5 rods reeled. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Huh. Maybe... No, because you checked all the reels, right? You said you checked all the reels before a couple weeks before I left.
All the ones that were down there, yeah. So that probably was checked. And certainly wouldn't hurt to do it again, but I wouldn't think that it... wouldn't think that it would have come loose sitting in the hothouse.
No. And it looked like it already had the hook and everything on it? Or was it broke off?
I don't remember.
Huh. Well, I still don't know why I would have left it.
Right.
Poor thing, I left it behind. And didn't even notice it was missing. That's horrible.
I didn't do anything to hurt it. Say bad things about it or anything like that.
No. It must have been my Starlink, because the one with the spinning reel I took all of my spinning reels off and just put the rods in the holder. And I think I had one Starling up there, so it must be the Starling that's down there. I don't know. Maybe I thought it was yours or something.
Yeah, maybe. But again, I could be wrong.
Wrong that it's mine?
I could be wrong that it's yours, yeah.
Oh, well, it's mine now.
You know, I mean, as you know, I've told you many times, I've only made one mistake in my life.
That was thinking you were right.
No, that was buying an eraser, because I've never had to use the damn thing.
Uh-huh.
Other people think I'm not right. Some might say we're wrong, but I don't believe them.
You could have been mistaken.
Steak? Did you say steak?
Steak?
Nothing of great importance.
Did you just say steak is not of great importance? What?
No, I did not.
All right, let's go. Come on. One fish.
We got head pieces on 2 and 4.
I hope we don't get skunked.
Shh.
Shh. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
You can't say that word.
Maybe you just thought it was hot in here because it's so cold outside where you had just come from.
I mean, I came and I sat down and I said,
Oh, it's hot in here.
man, my ears are hot. Of course, like I said, I do.
Oh, Mike Travis, he just got the friend's request from Tim Scott as well.
Huh.
Michelle said, it would be me. I'm other people. Yeah, I don't typically use the words, oh, you're wrong. I think I'm like, I don't know what I say. I'm just like, so maybe I just say okay, because I don't want to argue it. And I mean, I'm certainly not right most of the time, so.
You're left?
Huh?
You're left?
Sometimes I'm left. Sometimes I feel like I'm far left. I don't even know. I'm out there somewhere.
All right, so we got current, we got fresh paint, we got new spots.
And we got a live stream. What do you know?
Yeah.
And no fish. New spots?
Well, the baits are in new spots. They're out deeper than they were the first time.
Oh, okay.
You know, come to think of it, I never did, you know, how I usually precast them just to get all the line wound down tightly so that it comes off quicker. And I didn't do that with any of them today.
Oh. So it's your fault.
I just chucked them. As they say, grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it.
I think we all right. We all right.
Ooh. Mike Chavez was throwing sardines at the TV, and I think I smell them on my fingers.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. I can't read that because it's not highlighted. Good evening, LG and Laura, but I can't see who it's from. Illinois. Whew, welcome in.
Dale Hayslett.
That's Dale Hayslett?
Yep, who said, good evening, LG and Laura.
Yeah, I couldn't read the name. I was squinting.
From one is Scuba Steve. Hi from Illinois. Hello, Scuba Steve. I hope I'm saying that right.
And hello, Dale.
And Dale, yes. We're out here on Lake Gaston in Virginia, Southern Virginia. Trying to catch a couple fish, but mainly we're doing a test on the Starlink Mini because our reception is normally putrid down here.
Yeah.
That was my Christmas gift to myself. I bought Starlink for the dock.
Yeah, and so far it's good. I mean, if we can get a live stream going, you know, a lot of times crashes like within a half hour, 45 minutes, and then, but so far we've had a couple times it's lagged and we've gone into the spin of death, but it hasn't died as far as we know.
Yeah. What's the temp?
Cold?
Yeah, and he says the connection is great.
I don't know what the temperature out is right now because
Hold on, I can pull it
I
up.
don't have my devices. My car says it's 51 degrees, and I know for a fact it's not 51.
It is 41 degrees.
Oh, well, that's still not bad.
Yeah, it's going to get down to a low of 29 at 3 a.m.
It still feels colder than 41 degrees, though.
It's going to be 40 by 8 at 8 o'clock.
Huh. But we are obviously on the water, too, so just that moisture in the air.
Well, your Jeep ain't on the water.
Well, it looks like it is.
Oh, she'll feed us to it. She says it's 42.
Ooh. That's amazing, because it does feel much colder out than that. You know, 42 doesn't sound bad, I guess.
Yeah.
39 sounds ridiculously cold.
Anything
42, though?
Starting with a 3 starts to get cold.
Yeah. I don't suspect, from what I saw looking forward, I don't think any of the days over the weekend are going to be any warmer than it has been today.
Yeah. Well, it is January.
What?
Yeah. And he says it all depends on the wind. Right now we have none.
Yeah, when we started, it was, we had a little bit of wind. It wasn't bad, though. What'd you say, 4 miles per hour?
I think they were forecasting it at 7 when we went bait fishing. And there was gusting a little bit there, but
Yeah, it was a little
it was
chilly.
less when we got here. And now it's died off now that the sun's down.
Yeah, I was glad I brought my winter coat out there because when I left with just my sweatshirt and my vest on, I thought it was pretty nice. But no,
Yeah.
when we get out there, I was like, I'm going to put my coat on.
Yeah, so I wonder what we went by with those fire engines. I wondered what they were doing there.
Well, it looked like they had some smoke in the little bit of the woods right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I didn't see them with any lines thrown. I was wondering if the...
No, it looked like they had some kind of fire right there in that tree line. Or at least smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was actual fire. But there was, 3 friggin' fire trucks or fire units in there?
Yeah, I didn't see who they were, all of them. There was the one from Palmer Springs and then the one from South Hill that I could read.
I don't know, but there was 4 different trucks with the hunting dogs and stuff.
Yeah,
And
those
like all-
those are the volunteers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just go right to. They keep their
Oh.
gear in their car, and you know, like they're like on call all the time.
Oh, and they had the cages for the hunting dogs in the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they were probably being.
So they had quite the crew out there for that little
Yeah.
smoky
Yep.
situation.
Yeah, when we had the brush fire behind us a couple of years back, that there was only like 2 fire engines, and there were like 30 people showed up.
Wow.
All these cars, you know, flying through the neighborhood.
I mean, it's a big event.
Yeah.
Small town.
Yep. Mr. John Parker says, "What are y'all doing out there? Y'all already know y'all can't fish worth a lick."
Apparently, that is coming true tonight.
It is. What's going on, John?
That was a beautiful picture he had up there of he and his wife for Christmas.
Yeah, yep, I remember that. Well, we ain't had a bite, John. Been out here since around 3:30. Bite has been stingy. I just don't think the water's deep enough to hold fish here.
Yeah, but at Bluestone they were catching 6 or 7, and it's not deep over at Bluestone.
No, but they were in. That's why I said they're in the back of a creek.
Yeah.
That bait gets pushed up in the back of that creek, and they follow it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said if you don't see birds, you know, there's probably no bait holding fish in this area. Ideally, they probably don't want to be in 25 feet of water in January.
I don't typically ever see birds out here, so.
You don't until they all start dying off, because it's easy prey for the birds.
Mm-hmm.
When the water temperature gets.
Yeah, but you just said we don't see birds, and we're typically not going to get any fish. But
at this time of year.
I see. Okay.
It's like we fished at Rudd's in the winter, and you'll see the birds, even though they're working the other shoreline and it's a far distance away. Once you start to see the birds,
Mm-hmm.
we'll start to get bit even from a distance. There's that many fish.
Yep, we haven't had any movement at all. And they had the current running 5 to 8 tonight.
Yep.
Did you want to go check the power source on that Starlink, just so we have an idea of what we're at?
Yeah, I can go check it. I think what I gotta do is turn it on and then hold my camera down there and take a picture of it. It's like right on the ground.
Oh.
If you wanted me to leave, you just had to say so.
I am tired, but that's because I go no, and I didn't stay up late. I get up really early in the morning, and I go to bed really early. So last night was no different. 8:30, 9 o'clock probably, and then I'm up at 5 a.m. usually. 5, 6. I don't know, maybe this morning I slept in until about 6. And it's just tough, you know, when you're sitting out here for hours on end. But yeah, I don't stay up late. I think I'm going to, you know, I'm like, all right, I have tomorrow off. I'm going to stay up and binge watch whatever I'm watching. I don't know. And then, nope. Half hour later, I'm like, yeah, TV's off and I'm snoozing. Yeah, I don't, it's weird. The big joke is, you know, 7 o'clock came along. It's like, oh, it's almost my bedtime. And then once you start yawning, oh my Lord, you can't stop.
So from the best I can tell, we're at 18%.
Ooh. So did you want to try to plug in or you want to just let it die out? SQ was saying I must have stayed up too late because I've been yawning, you know. I'm tired. I must have stayed up late. I was trying to, and I was explaining that, no, not me. I just get up really early.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm in bed by 9:30 every night. Yeah, I think that's, you know, there are some nights I'll stay up until 10, 11. But still, it seems like I get up at, I'm still awake at 5 a.m. or so,
Yeah.
6 a.m. But most of the time, I don't make it past, I don't make it. Yeah, I don't even know. One night, I think I was asleep by 8:30 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, your lights go out early.
Yeah.
And it seems the nights that, when I look up and your lights are out, are the nights that the cats are out there and Coda loses his crap when I go out the front door.
I never hear him. Never ever do I hear it.
Huh.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Tom and Michelle, though, they stay up. I don't know, how late have you been staying up?
I try to go to bed between 1 and 2.
Oof. But they're retired, so me, I get up and go to work every day, so I have to be up anyway. So it's just a schedule you get on.
Yeah.
Although it seems like I'm up earlier on my days off than I am when I have to go to work. But it is what it is. Yeah, and it was mentioned, and now I'm going to keep yawning. Boy, I'll outfish you.
So you made a big mistake, John, by canceling our 1v1 because the dock fell apart. Well, it was taken apart and then put back. I wasn't allowed to fish for 3 months of the year, and being ill and all that, I had some other issues this year, and you could have beat me.
SQ need some caffeine for those fishing nights. Yeah, and then if I haven't been drinking a lot of coffee either, so I do that. I do stay up. Brian Curse says for future use, you may need to invest in a small power station. Yeah, it is running on a like a battery backup that Tom got for it, and Michelle was saying you can plug a USB cord into that and into another battery backup if you want to, or into the car, and it would still run and charge. But yeah, that's what I was saying initially early on, just getting a power station for it.
Yeah. Well, we can look in to see what they cost. And
yeah. Oh my Lord, Mike Chavez says he tries to be in bed by 3 a.m. Lord.
Yeah. Well, he's a night guy too.
Oh my Lord, I could. Yeah, he works nights, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how I am, like in the summertime, and I'm out here, and it's creeping in on 10, and I'm like, I'm gonna call it. No, and that's when the 15-minute thing comes in.
Yep.
Stay down here just 15 more minutes. Just 15 more minutes.
Yep.
I think I did make it to 2 o'clock one night. Or something like that.
There's been a couple of nights. But yeah.
They're way
Few and
back.
far between.
Way back when I used to just come out here and visit you guys.
Yeah.
We were up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That was the night when Josh and I were out there.
Yeah.
Everybody else was snoring, and Josh and I were sitting there by the rods and having a blast. I get giggly though when I get to the point of being like overtired. Oh my Lord, I can't stop giggling. Or seeing UFOs. There's that.
That's it. So I say you get frapped.
Yeah, frappuccinos. The frappuccino put me over the edge. That was a sugar rush and a half. I was like, do, and then I crashed hard.
Yep.
And that was it. Like, I'm done. Yeah, and then, of course, you know, you're sitting here in the car with the heat. Well, actually, the heat's not on right now, but it's still warmer in here than out there.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think? Are you going to try to plug it in, or are we going to just let it die out? I mean, we're not really doing anything here as far as fishing, so... And we got 8 people watching.
I mean, I could try to hook it up.
Well, I've been saying that for like when you had 50% power. But it's up to you. I mean, if you want to just let it die out and then we'll just check it for next time, we'll put a cord in it. It's up to you.
I mean, I kind of want to know how long it's going to run.
Well, you already do, because it's down to, what, 17% you said?
It was at 18, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what time did we go live then?
Well, as far as I know, that Starlink, we put it on because I remember saying, well, we're going to have, if we only have 4 hours, then that means we only have 3 hours of it running when they start the water. So I would say we must have started at 4 because they turned the water on at 5. So I think we turned the Starlink on around 4.
So it's 7:35 right now.
Yeah. So that will be probably right, 4 hours. So another 20 minutes or so, we might crash.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to stay and fish past that, or?
Well, we're going to fish until they shut the water off, right?
Yeah.
Also, live stream might end right about the time they shut the water off.
Right.
I mean, we haven't had any bites, so honestly, I don't see the point staying out here after the fact. Tomorrow's another day.
Yep. Another day, another night.
Yeah, another night, rather.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go bait fishing.
No. Don't need that. At this rate, we don't need to go bait fishing for the rest of the winter.
Yeah. First time saw the Starlink satellites go by at hunting camp. I thought we were getting invaded. Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't know what they were. Yeah, I remember the first time everybody was posting pictures of all these chain of lights, and then that's when I found out it was Starlink.
Yeah. Yeah, that came over us one night we were down here.
Mike Chavez says, give it a try. Just go look at it, Michelle said. Well, you didn't even look to see if you could find the cord either, so.
Well, I know where the red cord is.
Oh, okay.
It's in the center console.
Do you want my battery backup to plug it in? I might as well, I guess you could try it.
Yeah, we can try yours. I got one too. But if you...
You have one like this? A big one?
I have that...
Little block. You
Brick.
just have a, yeah, you have the brick. I have this thing. The Halo. Halo, can you go? Halo. It's pretty bright out here with that moon, huh? Got your headlamp on? Now the only thing is you gotta find out if this will actually work with that, because like your cord and my cord don't work on my phone. So this may not plug into it. Now, so if it's this one right here,
What's this port?
got it? Now how would you know if it's going to charge?
I don't know if it's in the right position. So, move it up.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, is it was going to end up being on the bottom, but when I looked before, I thought it was the one in the back. But when it's on the bottom like that, then you're not able to really plug it in when it's on the ground. But it worked.
I don't know if it's charging it, but it's doing something. Something turned on when it plugged in.
Yeah, so if the screen lit up, then it must be.
Although it could be screaming, danger, danger, Will Robinson.
That could be. Oh yeah, you can see the green light on the ground. It's flashing green down there. See it?
Yeah, that's the flashing button is the power button.
Oh, okay.
And the other one is, well, that one's kind of flashing too. Brightening. That might mean that it's charging.
Good to know.
How much of those power banks or whatever
The Halos? These? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you can get for. I think you can get a bigger power bank that will actually. But that's what I was saying. I was going to look into one that was bigger than just having a little block.
I mean, if we've got almost 4 hours out of it
Yeah.
while streaming the whole time, that's pretty good.
Yep. And it looks like it's still alive. Yeah, I would say that's pretty on point about the 4 hours if there was only 14% left.
Yeah. The guy did say, though, when it starts to get below 10%, it drops.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. That's pretty much the same with everything.
Still no action though on those rods.
Nope.
I could clean up that. We could clean up that bait table. We don't need any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing sounded like it was dying. I don't have the spare one out here. I think it's the box. So I don't want to get rid of these batteries.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I did just put them in. I think it's the box. I gotta get my other box, I guess. I don't have the spare one out here. Good thing we were checking it though.